An emergency hearing just wrapped up in the case of a Guatemalan man who was detained by ICE in New Bedford. Now, we first showed you this video yesterday. You can see one agent smashing that car's window just to get inside. A federal judge just weighed in on what will happen next. And we're also hearing from ICE for the very first time since the arrest. Our NBC 10's immigration reporter Oscar Margain has been following this story from the beginning. Oscar, where does this case stand right now?
Well, I can tell you that the federal judge in New Hampshire is considering a temporary restraining order against the government. Now, he says that in the meantime, the Guatemalan man cannot be removed from a jail in Dover, New Hampshire, without a 72-hour prior notice to the court. Now, all of this comes after mounting criticism from local and state officials over the manner in which the man was arrested.
The smashing of the back window of a Guatemalan couple's car to make an arrest in New Bedford is drawing criticism from local officials about how immigration agents are conducting their operations.
I'm all for getting the bad guys, okay? But that's not what we're seeing, and it's not right.
Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey joining local officials across the state in calling for transparency.
What are your feelings? The fact that it seems like your administration can't really do anything about this.
No, this is something that the Trump administration is doing. This is the Department of Homeland Security in action, and people need to talk to people who can take action to stop that.
I think what we saw in the video requires an explanation.
New Bedford Mayor John Mitchell says ICE's recent shift in a long-standing practice of sharing information is putting both agents and the public in danger.
If the administration is interested in legitimizing what it's doing, it should communicate.
I was afraid. I didn't even know what to do.
Speaking through an interpreter, Marilu Domingo Ortiz says her husband, Juan Mendez, is being held somewhere in New England after he was taken by force outside of their home on Monday. She says agents did not show them a signed warrant, saying that she and her son are in the country legally and that her husband was in the process of gaining legal status. Marilu spoke with Juan Wednesday for the first time since the arrest.
He says he's fine, but I truly know that he's not okay.
Other cities and towns have also noticed a shift in practice since the start of the Trump administration, with more arrests of alleged non-criminal migrants.
The Constitution still applies, civil rights still apply, and they need to be followed.
Now, the Department of Homeland Security issued a statement in the last hour saying the New Bedford mayor should check his facts. New Bedford Police Department was notified prior to ICE's enforcement action. DHS will continue its efforts to remove illegal aliens from American communities. Now, the New Bedford mayor did clarify that information was shared with the local police, but he says it was wrong information. Meanwhile, the federal judge in New Hampshire will be weighing whether to grant Mendez's request for temporary relief. We'll keep you posted. Reporting live in Boston, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.